guys, before we start these thoughts, I want to give a quick little disclaimer. During this stream, I had a lot of technical difficulties. So if you might see some unexpected cuts, that were moments that I had to actually stop the stream and restart the stream because things were coming through laggy or with issues. Mostly it's an issue with the webcam I'm using, which isn't actually a webcam. It's my mobile phone that's connected to my PC. I will try and fix these issues in the future. But for now, enjoy the thoughts, and I'm sorry. Yo, 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 yo. Sorry, I wanted to wait for the song to finish. I was enjoying that. So as you see, we're back in Baldurs Gate, as expected.
Like any other chickens, own it. Let's just bloody play.
To give a quick recap on where we left off last time. We recruited Dami Mami. Got her in the party right now. Will turn into a half demon something with big ass horns. And we went over to the goblin camp. Had a little fight all the way back here. Can't go any further, but more back there. Then the Absolute cornered us in here, or cornered us. He gave us some type of vision of 3 people we probably need to kill or take care of. And now we're here. We did some vendoring at this vendor. There was a bard singer over here who got imprisoned somewhere. And I think it's our goal to go inside the goblin camp and see where, or what's happening down there.
Best be on my way.
Let's level up first though. For some reason we leveled separately, so Will was already level 4 and now my paladin leveled and the other guy leveled. So we're gonna keep command. I haven't used Compel Duel that much because it's a taunt, but I don't actually taunt that much. I do like having it though. (1d4 extra attack, 1d4 extra radiant damage. So I think I'm gonna take a blast. Make yourself or target immune to frightened and gain 5 temporary hit points each turn. That's interesting. So that's basically 5 healing, only the healing you give falls off after the fight. I already have this on my cleric. Protects an ally against the attacks and power of aberrations, celestial elementals, fey fiends, and undead. Let's try heroism, because it gives us an extra temporary heal in a fight. It's an action. This is also an action. Maybe swap out Thunderous for Searing. Or does this take the action and the bonus action? Because then I'd rather have Thunderous. Alright, we're gonna just roll with this. Yeah. So, ability improvement. Or Great Weapon Master. Has to be one of the 2. So at the end, my thought process is going to be I want to be half warlock. So as soon as I take up the warlock, we're gonna have the advantage of having our spells scale with charisma. That means that I mostly can drop my strength and swap it over to charisma, but that just or only happens after level 6. So I'm either gonna go level 6 or 7 in paladin and then go into warlock. So for now I think I'm gonna take more strength, and when that points comes, I'm just gonna do a character respec. Or that's my idea or my intention behind it. So for now, I'm okay with 2 more strength. Charisma is okay because I have enough speech modifiers already. So where am I at? There I'm at. So now Shadowheart is the only one who hasn't leveled yet. For some reason. We're gonna keep Bear. What is your strength? Low charisma. Why do you have wisdom? You're a barbarian. You don't need to be wise. You basically already have all the proficiencies. Damn, I wanted to get an easy strength. Anything else that gives me strength? Or do you have 2? So I can do 1 in dex and 1 in strength. So this becomes a +2 modifier and this becomes a +3 modifier. Because basically having half stats is useless. But I also want Great Weapon Master on her. But we can do that eventually. So for now, let's just put the points in. You can never go wrong with points. Or at least that's the D&D mindset.
Humans ain't good for much, but they make tasty meal. Tastes even better when you nick it out of their cold.
And I want to check out more of the camp before I continue to see if there's anything I need to do over here.
And now it's a nest for some filthy goblins. A fitting end.
Who are you, Crusher?
Fresh disharmony, bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? A half-elf, thinking you rule the world. Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, I don't think I'm better than anyone.
And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your pretty face.
I think we're gonna get in a fight,
Kiss
boys.
the damn foot. Worse things have been shoved in your face lately.
I'm not gonna kiss a foot. We have to do the intimidation, right? Such a close call.
You want your teeth knocked in? You ain't got nothing on me. So kiss my foot. Fine. Fist your mouth it is.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna get in a fight. So you go in your rage. They're basically all weak. Let's just attack him.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Whoa! Hey!
How the hell did he survive?
That hurts.
Or did he just flee? Yeah, he fled. Alright. Yeah, this can kill her in one shot, so we're just gonna try it. And it did. So we have 2 enemies left. 3. There's one over here. Oh no. Alright, 2 enemies left. This is gonna be easy. You do him. One shot. Ah, too bad.
Still breathing despite everything.
Yeah, just attack normal. That was it.
Wait! I yield! I yield!
Now kiss it.
Well done. You humiliated a goblin. Let's go.
I'm gonna help him up.
You can
Really?
count on me as well. I can get it by myself.
Ignore his spite, friend. Mercy is its own reward.
Arrogant pig.
Damn. Ungrateful bastard.
I gotta take a piss.
Nobody's ever beaten Crusher.
Nobody's beating Crusher. Alright.
Swift as my feet can carry.
Let's see what's happening over here. 8,
It's been a
4,
long day.
5.
I'll need to rest soon.
We will, we will.
Bastard! Give him a good kicking! He deserves it! He killed my mum and dad! Made a bloody orphan of me!
Alright,
I
that's kind of
almost
sad.
feel bad for the runt. Almost.
Sorry for your loss.
I ain't bothered about it. Better off without them. Stupid old geezers should have put up more of a fight. Don't mean we can't enjoy putting the boot into this prick a stick, though. What do you call a dress knickers? You look like you think you're hard. Mess with us, and you'll end up like this bleeder.
Why are the goblin kids all that aggressive?
Don't matter who he was. He ain't nothing but a stain now. Just like you'll be if you don't clear off.
Intimidating. I'm just gonna leave. What do you have to say?
You could curdle warg milk with that ugly mug.
I'll be a big old. Big old.
The last time we had someone in stream who asked me to kick a kid, this would be the proper opportunity.
Talented.
We're not gonna. We want to be good boys.
I ain't paid to talk. Keep walking.
All right. I think before we go in, it's a good thing to take a long rest, because there is multiple quests down here and I want to finish them. So we're gonna go back to camp. Go to camp. I know there are some companion conversations I still need to do. So I think Garlic has an update and Will has an update. And that's because we finished one of Garlic's quest lines that was to kill the paladins. We did that last time, and Will Yeah, he got turned into a demon for saving Karlach, so.
Copper
Or
for your
dummy
thoughts.
mommy. Let's just start from the top and work our way down.
Old Rusty? Sure. The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldurs Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. And the reals, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know.
My camera is doing weird shit again. So one moment.
Stories I could tell. Guy named Gorta. Venter. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Still lagging. One more moment. Try and fix it, but this happens every stream. Alright. I just want to play the game. I'm gonna go back to the game. Sorry. If it's annoying that the stream quality is a bit lower, so be it. It was worse yesterday when streaming on Twitch, so here we go. Let's get back to it. And just continue our companion conversations.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Again. I got my eye on everything now. Still keep happening. Wave, 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 wave. All right, seems stable now.
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Hey, I wasn't done with the
Hey,
conversation
soldier.
yet.
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Heel annoyed at the camera. Last time I'm doing this shit. Same conclusion. If the camera keeps fucking up, I'll just deal with it without. Or have no camera until the webcam itself arrives, because this is getting too annoying. So it seems like every time I tap out of my camera menu, so I have this IV cam face here. And every time I go from the IV camera interface to the streaming interface, it just starts jittering. Maybe if I just close it down. Fuck, no camera. Oh yeah, again. So that doesn't work. The thing is, on my screen or on my phone screen itself, I'm like clear as a day. That jittering is annoying. I feel like a robot. Let me mess with the settings one more time. It also doesn't matter. Maybe if I change the video format. A lot less clear though. Little screen glare. Is it stable now? More stable than it was. Still not very stable. Also, camera, I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be hell to edit out for the YouTube part, so. Or I'm just gonna leave it in, one or the two.
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Old Rusty? Sure. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat, anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
Alright, I'm gonna correct myself. I called her Dummy Mommy the whole time, but she's actually pretty gentle. She's just a girl who wants a hug.
Copper for your thoughts?
Can I give her a hug now?
Old Rusty? Sure.
I'm gonna check all the companions to see if they have any new conversation options.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life. It's called faith. Duty. It doesn't have to add up to me as long as I serve. I'm part of a bigger plan. One that will be revealed in time.
Don't look so angry.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own. I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
I'm so intertwined because I really hate blind devotion to anything. I know I'm playing a paladin right now, but I don't want to be a blind devoted paladin or have my party members have blind devotion to any god. But I think she will hate me if I try and have her turn against her god.
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
This is what I mean. If it was a kind and gentle and a good god, it would just not burn her. If she wanted to make her presence known, do it in a kind and gentle and nice manner. Why would?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
I mean, that's sick.
It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
But why would someone you care about inflict suffering?
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Yes.
It's a deal. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memories suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldurs Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
First thing we do when we get to Baldurs Gate.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Alright, this has to be the persuasion roll. Good.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
You can stand gloriously naked in front of me. So, because he said naked, it sounds strangely comforting. Because naked. But
give it time and thought. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on, the institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols. topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found.
That's good.
There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths.
One cause judgment.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
I'm not afraid. Can't say I'm ecstatic either, because yeah, it doesn't sound like a good god.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Ooh, she starts to like me. Alright, we've done all her conversations. We've done Korvac. See if Astarion has anything new.
What do you need now?
No. Let's see if the dog has anything new. Most important. Only a pet. Good dog. Lizelle.
Chook. Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Well, so he should have something new.
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Oh God.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
Good boy.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Alright. For some reason my screen just fell out. I'm so done with technical difficulties today. So my screen is still registering, but it's just black. Must be a loophole somewhere.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Maybe the worm is an actual bargaining chip.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Alright, no new conversations on Gil. That was all of them, right? Let's go for a long rest.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
This is actually... Yeah, rub your
The
aching
ache
hands.
builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
All right. Because we made a promise to the dwarf, I think it was a dwarf in the grove, that we wouldn't let ourselves become an abomination. I'm gonna surrender.
Let it be so. Vlakith Gorg Shkatzai.
I actually die. So I'm just dead. Alright, I want to see what happens next.
The pet speaks. Adorable. Now send over your owner.
Sharp as ever. Just a peek. Sharp as ever.
So there's actually nothing I can do right now. Or do I just have to pay the
2 steps at a time.
200?
A word, if I may.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. Be assured, it is not by choice.
I love surprises.
So is this actually just bugged? Or is it because Will doesn't have any gold? Take gold.
fate. Dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well counted. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Alright. And I'll go speak to Lizelle. I'm curious what happens now.
Speak.
That's it?
Something's on my mind.
Too bad. Alright. I'm just because this just puts me out to 100 and nothing happens. So I'm gonna restart the conversation and yeah, try and persuade her not to kill me.